Alright guys, yes I did have to cut my hair a little bit, because there were some tangles, snarls, knots I just couldn't brush out, and it's honestly just easier to cut those locks off instead of just trying to brush me out and scream in pain, and then have a family member complain about me screaming in pain from brushing my hair. I gotta work on brushing my hair after I take a shower more. We're gonna react to the series finale of Buzzfeed Unsolved. Let's get to it. And I'm aware that Shane and Ryan did release a new episode on here, but honestly, that one's gonna be... I got other stuff to react to, and I'm also gonna be doing some Halloween reactions, so expect more supernatural and spooky and true crime stuff, and gore stuff.
I can't believe we're back here.
You will be evicted from the premises!
Ryan's gone unhinged.
This week, on the series finale of Buzzfeed Unsolved Supernatural, we investigate the one place I vowed I would never return as part of our ongoing investigation into the question, are ghosts real? Who knows?
He doesn't think so.
Change for the last one. As you know, I'll only do one demonic investigation per season, but seeing as how this is the last season, I figured, why not treat you guys to two? And specifically, why not end this series with the demon I started it with? Also, I just want to say that the last time I was at the Sallie house, I said a lot of things. And to spare myself the embarrassment, I will now have my colleague read them out.
These are the things you said?
This is exactly what I said as I left the Sallie house, and I...
Okay, Ryan, fuck you. I hope you're fucking looking at this now, motherfucker. Shane, did you just call the demon a motherfucker? Ryan, I don't give a shit now. I'm gone. Peace out, bitch. Not even a single part of me feels bad about leaving. Go fuck yourself, Sallie house. You were truly awful, and I hate you.
It was regrettable, and it was a moment of weakness. At the time, I was more scared than I've ever been in my life, and I'm returning there now to repent.
By the way, yes, I have a fan on because fucking humanity.
Go fuck yourself, Sallie.
Well, now that we got that out of the way, there's only one thing left to do.
And yes, I'm making a throw blanket.
We're going back to the Sallie house. Let's finish this.
I'm very proud of the progress I've done so far.
Last trip indeed. We're on our way to the Sallie house. I'm not excited. I actually lost sleep over it last night.
Oh.
I'm very curious to see how we hold up in there and like what the vibes are, because I remember the first time being there. I mean, it's a spooky house, certainly. Yeah. There's something about, I remember the sound being very, very dull. Oh God!
Oh God!
Oh.
Is that an omen?
Is that an omen? Yeah. I feel like a black dog running unleashed is not a good omen. Oh boy.
That's just bad dog ownership.
I saw this house, I was in a very agitated state of mind.
You don't look well right now.
I definitely am a little better than I was last time I was here, but I was very happy actually because I was leaving. And I remember the feelings I felt leaving this place, and every one of those feelings has now flipped its head, and I'm back.
Yeah.
He's back, baby. Say it with confidence. And now I'm back. Confidence.
Now I'm
back.
No, come on.
And now I'm back. Yes! Let's do this. We're back.
We're back, baby.
I can't believe we're back. I said I'd never be back, and I guess a fucking liar. But this time, I'm not messing around.
You got the gear.
I'm about to go whack Sallie.
You're far more confident this time than you were last time.
Oh man, I can't believe we're back here. It actually is all just hitting me. This is it. This is our last hurrah.
It sure is.
What a weird mix of emotions to be sad, happy, and horrified.
I mean, I don't have the horror really,
yeah,
but
that's true.
Sort of, I guess, sad and happy.
A little crunchiness to this audio.
All right, Sallie, you wanted us. Here we come. Located on a quiet suburban street in Atchison, Kansas, the Sallie house was built between 1867 and 1871 for Michael C. Finney and his family. It is believed that Michael, his wife Kate, and their 3 children, James, Agnes, and Charles, lived in the basement while the home itself was being constructed. You were very familiar with that basement, but we'll get back into that.
I've done some stuff down there.
Lay down a pentagram.
It seemed like something else.
I got all up in there. I laid on a pentagram and screamed at the devil.
Yeah, but that's like not sexual. You did this. You went, I went down there, and you did a wave with your body.
Well, I did. I mean, it was a little sexual when I was down there.
I
Yeah.
promise you could scrub that entire comment section. No one will describe what you did in that basement as sexual.
I did everything short of taking my shirt off.
Thank God, too.
Which, we'll think about it.
And I don't think so. We don't want to blind the viewers at home.
Yeah.
Michael C. Finney would die in his newly built home in 1872. However, he was not the last member of the Finney family to die in the home. Agnes moved back into the home in 1906 and got married to an engineer named William True in 1913. William died in the home in 1918, and Agnes succumbed in November 1939. For over 50 years, families moved in and out of the 2nd Street home without serious incident, but that all changed on December 31st, 1992.
The investigation has begun.
Yep.
It has. I really, really hate this place.
It's surreal,
He's
honestly.
got a holy water gun.
Sallie? I know you thought you'd never see me again. And frankly, I never thought I'd see you again. But we're just gonna have to deal with it tonight. I can't remember what I said back then, but what I'm gonna say right now is buckle the fuck up.
Oh, we love to see it!
Cause I'm back, baby.
That's character.
I'm gonna start shooting.
I'm back!
Because my hand hurts a little bit.
On December 31st, 1992, Tony and Deborah Pickman, a
working
young,
back here.
newlywed couple who were expecting their first child in June 1993, moved into the modest 2-story home at 504
ours didn't
North
fall off.
2nd Street. The two were excited to begin their new life together as a family. As the couple unpacked their belongings, their dog, normally mellow and subdued, began ferociously barking at what would be the nursery they were preparing for their new baby.
Yeah, I check for like
Thinking it was
I like to like check for like any pests around and try and kill them first.
just the dog getting used to its new surroundings, the Pickmans didn't think anything of it, and in a little over a week, the barking subsided. From
Yeah, I
January
kept
to
just
June
the dog in this new
1993,
place.
the young couple would go on to experience lights flicker
I mean, whenever we get a new rooster, that thing would just fucking crow and crow and crow and crow all 24/7.
and dimming, cold spots around the
You
home,
call him a drunken
and
rooster.
unexplainable dropped calls from their landline. However, the Pickmans were first-time homeowners and assumed these kinds of occurrences to be common in a home that was built in the late 1800s.
Yeah, so the
and
shit
Tony
ain't normal.
even joked, quote, "Ha, we must have a ghost," end quote. So one of the things that's supposed to happen in this house is dropped calls. Back then it was a landline, but I figure it's the same thing with cell phones. So I'm gonna call you while I'm in the house still. You're gonna take your little buns outside, and we're gonna see if this...
Did you hear something?
I've already started to hear shit in this fucking house. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Go outside.
All right. Oh, Ryan Bergara is calling me. What a lucky guy I am. Hello?
What took you so long to answer?
I don't like to seem overeager when I answer the phone.
I guess we just have to wait for Sallie to disconnect the call now. It just occurred to me we don't really talk on the phone to
No
like
one
just
does.
see what's going on because
Everyone
we see each
fucking
other every day.
texts.
So it's.
Yeah, I mean, we could start that if you want to.
I really wish Sallie would actually disconnect this call like now.
Come on, Sallie. Is Sallie like... Does she actually listen to the phone
Yeah,
calls?
I don't-
Is
is
she
she
doing like
like-
a Richard Nixon thing?
Yeah, dude, is she wiretapping our phones? She's sitting there in the van across the street.
Sallie, if you're on the line, Ryan's in there alone right now. You could really give him a good spook.
Well, that didn't work.
No, it did not.
Off to a thrilling start here.
But things changed once the new baby arrived.
Uh-oh.
Once the Pickman's son arrived, the strange occurrences began to escalate. Electronic toys would turn on and off on their own.
That
and
ain't
while
normal.
vacuuming the nursery one day, Deborah witnessed the wind-up musical mobile above her son's crib begin to play on its own.
Oh.
She also couldn't
I call
shake
a
the
fucking
sensation
electrician.
that her son was waking up almost hourly throughout the night, quote, as if someone was playing with him. End quote.
Is it normal for babies to wake up at random times? I mean, this is like more specific times, but that could just be weirdly normal baby shit.
At one point, a neighbor asked Deborah if there was a reason she left her nursery light on throughout the night. In reality, the baby had been sleeping in Deborah and Tony's room at the time, not in the nursery at all. There was no reason that...
Could they have forgotten to turn off the lamp? Or could it just be wiring needing to be looked at?
light should have been on at night. Deborah suggested that the neighbor could have been seeing a light from the hallway, but the neighbor was adamant. The light was coming from inside the nursery. To the nursery. Obviously, this is one of the hot spots in this house.
Ugly baby doll.
And look at all the guys. They're all here.
The gals. The whole gang's here.
The whole gang is here. This is where apparently Sallie would play with their child. All right, Sallie, last time we were here, or the Finney family, or the True family, we did not do really any of this.
No,
Yeah.
we just walked around and sort of looked at stuff and then left.
You already know this, but my name is Ryan.
I'm Shane.
Could you say our names back to us? Can you make your presence known? Can you say something? Can you touch one of us? Or perhaps move something in this room?
If you need a refresher, we're the two guys who clowned your ass.
Yeah,
I mean, years ago.
Show us a sign if you remember me and the big guy, aka the best ghost hunters in the game.
Sallie!
Come on, Sallie. Wiggle the balls on the door.
I mean, that's sexual.
Wait.
What? Did you hear something?
I think I did.
Whispers? I thought I heard whispers.
No, I heard like a... While the bells on the door didn't move when we were there, an audio recorder left in the room picked up the bells clinking together on their own later in the night. All right, now, Sallie, you've probably had a bunch of investigators come in here and use this little device here. But this is a spirit box that's going to help you communicate with us. Once again, the name is Ryan, as you already know, and Shane. Say our names back to us if you want to communicate. We're going to be here all night, and frankly, if you want us to leave, now would be the time to do something crazy. Do you not like me moving your stuff out of the circle?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Dude.
Sallie!
There's an opening now.
Look what he done!
Oh, I heard move it. You want me to move it back?
What?
What? Sallie, this is the last hurrah. You're gonna
Wake up?
just go?
Yeah, that's what she
Sallie,
said.
this is the last episode of this series. You're closing out the show, and you opened it. That's a huge honor. Why would you go?
Why would you go?
Well, we have to go.
Yeah, we don't live here.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the show? Or because we thought it was just time.
Yeah.
Felt right.
It felt like the right time to leave on our own terms. Who is this? Who am I talking to? This Charles Finney?
Oh.
No one in particular?
I just want to talk.
More whiskey.
More whiskey?
More whiskey.
I don't know if we can do that, honestly.
We had a lot of whiskey last night. Do you like whiskey? All right, I'm going to give you a little bit of a rest. In this room, our audio recorder picked up this very clear and chilling voice. Is this the voice of one of the Finney family asking if they're allowed to be here? In July 1993, Deborah's sister Karen visited to help with the newborn. According to Deborah, it was on Karen's final evening, quote,
Gotta
that
move
we were
back to
pushed
work on the
over
blanket.
the edge of disbelief and through the door of terror, end quote. Upon returning from a day at Deborah's in-laws, Tony asked her why she put all of the baby's stuffed animals on the nursery floor. Deborah had no idea what he was talking about, so Tony led them upstairs to the nursery, where they found all of the stuffed animals on the floor arranged.
Got the scratches again. What is this angled on?
In a circle, their backs to each other, facing forward.
Like the
Thinking
thing we
it was
saw.
some kind of prank played by one of Tony's brothers, the Pickmans rearranged the stuffed animals back in their proper places throughout the nursery and went back downstairs. At the bottom of the stairs, Karen turned around and noted that the nursery lights were still on, though everyone remembered Tony turning them off. They went back up to turn the lights off, and upon entering the nursery, found one of the teddy bears laying flat on its back in the middle of the floor. Undeterred, they placed it back on the chair, only to find it right back in the middle of the floor,
What?
laying flat on its back hours later. That night, they all slept in Deborah and Tony's room.
Tony's brothers sound like funny guys.
So you think it is Tony's brothers who are doing
Well, I don't. Have we mentioned Tony's brothers up until now? And they were like, maybe
Yeah.
that's Tony's brothers.
Oh, I guess, well, brothers played pranks on each other. I played pranks
Yeah.
on my little brother all the time.
What'd you do to him?
So many things.
You turned him into a dentist.
That's right. That was the biggest prank of all. I'm sure your big brother played pranks on you.
My days don't prank. We also don't play sports. We watched a lot of Star Trek.
Makes sense. After hearing what transpired the night before, Tony's brother Greg came by with his 35mm camera. The Pickmans led Greg up to the nursery,
what they
and
gonna
as he was about to
find?
take a picture of the stuffed bear, he said, quote, "If you're here, do you want to have your picture taken?" End quote. Just as he clicked the shutter, the bear spun around on its own in front of their own eyes. From
What?
Deborah's own account, quote, "The guys went into immediate panic, fighting fear and every other emotion you can imagine. We all decided it would be best to leave for a while."
Yeah, no
End
shit.
quote. If you're here, do you want to have your picture taken? Come on.
What if it doesn't- What if it doesn't know what a phone camera is?
I thought. Oh
Did it say Sallie?
I heard Sallie.
Oh.
shit.
It's Sallie Mae from Hello
Sally,
Boss.
how old are you?
Like.
What? Something right now?
See any ghosts?
No, I don't see any ghosts, actually. We're gonna switch over to this flashlight now.
Sallie, if you're in this room with us or aware of our presence, turn the flashlight on. If there's any...
Oh.
Late. Sally, we're gonna need you to be a little bit more punctual than that. All you have to do is touch that light. Now, Sally, if you are here with us right now, turn that flashlight off. In 3, 2, 1, off. Maybe it's not you. If any of the Finney family is with us right now, can you turn the flashlight off?
Oh.
Oh.
Turn the flashlight on if I say the correct name. Is it Charles? What about Agnes True? William True? I guess you're a son-in-law.
Yeah.
Is it Sallie? Is it the
Or-
demon
Are you playing a little trick on
who
us?
presents as Sallie?
Uh-oh.
If that actually is a demonic presence in here, or Sally, the thing that says it's Sally, can you turn the light on? Oh, fuck off. Dude, fuck you, dude. All right, Sally, turn off the light right now. In the story, it said you messed with the musical mobile for their child, the Pickman's child, that is. So, if you could get that to play, that'd be quite something, Sally.
Just sort of do anything at all.
Just rotate that bad boy. That would be enough to make the boys wiggle.
Oh.
You hear that?
What?
I swear to God, I heard those little balls making noise.
Did you?
Trying to see if they move on that.
An audio recorder left in this room would later pick up the musical mobile playing by itself.
When's it gonna happen? Oh, there it is. Fuck, need suspense.
Making this evidence even more compelling is the fact that seconds before the mobile plays, a white orb moves across the top right corner, just near the mobile that is out of frame.
Yeah, there is something. Our dad's more focused on Donkey Kong. Like, Donkey Kong right here.
After this horrifying bear incident, the Pikmins grabbed the baby and everything else they needed
Hell yeah,
to
they
leave
would.
the house. But as Tony was strapping the newborn into his car seat on the sectional couch in the living room, he felt a sharp pain on his lower back. It wasn't
It could just be getting old.
until they arrived at Tony's parents that Deborah asked to see his back. To her horror, she found 3 long
Except for
scratches
those.
down the center of her
Nah, that
husband's
does not happen with
back.
just being old.
Unfortunately, this was only the first of many times Tony would be scratched throughout his time living in the Sallie house, including one incident that was captured on video.
Y'all gotta show us the video.
Demons and ghosts to scratch you.
Yeah, guess what? They never have.
Well, maybe that's because you didn't have round 2. Is it possible that when you go to these places, people are so thrown off by this screaming at them that they don't really have time to process and then react?
No.
Let me finish. That when you come back a second time, they're like, hey, that's that a-hole last time who said to scratch my back or scratch his back and, rip his butthole open. Maybe this time I'll do it.
I would love it if they actually had some, motivation this time to get at me. Scratch my cornea.
And then play his
Ew.
ribcage like a xylophone. All the funny things he asks you.
It's a nice little night for a demon.
We're here in the living room at the Sallie house.
Sounded like Geraldo Rivera there. We're here in the living room at the Sallie house.
Oh, I just thought he was funny.
Well, that's alarming. Sallie, was that you that just giggled a little bit? Can you make your presence be known in here? Can you move something?
Oh, yeah, roving spirit.
We're
box.
here in the Sallie house. Sallie, if you'd like to talk to us, please show us a sign.
Come on, Sallie!
Why are you still in this house? Is there anybody down here dancing with us? What's your name?
Dance with us, Sallie!
I said dance, girl! Is that what you wanted? Come on, yeehaw! What's your name?
Sallie, I swear to fucking Christ!
You'll do it!
If you don't scare the living shit out of Ryan Bergara tonight, your ass is grass. Oh, fuck. You will be evicted from the premises.
That was really official.
Sallie, come on.
You close the blinds? Or are you gonna wait till I'm here by myself when I lose my fucking mind? So be it. After this event, the couple called in psychic Barbara Connor, who visited the Pikmins on July 29th, 1993.
While she spoke to the spirit, Barbara sat quietly with her eyes closed and finally was able to give the Pickmans a name. The presence in their home was a little girl who liked to be called Sallie.
If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I'm gonna put Sallie in a net, or a box, or whatever the equivalent of a ghost cage is.
Are you bringing an
Yeah.
actual net to the location?
No,
Okay.
I'm bringing in something that's even better.
What is it?
Well, this particular ghost cage, one could consider it organic, perhaps even living. What worse place for a demon to live than inside you?
I'll take her. This is my plan. We're taking a ghost home with us. We're gonna walk through the TSA scanner and they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Sallie would often let her presence be known by lighting a candle, a considerate gesture to let the Pickmans know a friend was present. Or at least that's what Barbara led the Pickmans to believe, as she concluded at the time that Sallie, while certainly capable of being childish and bratty, was most likely harmless, as long as Deborah was, quote, patient but firm with her, end quote. But this assumption would be revealed to be wrong, dead wrong. On October 31st, 1993, any doubt that there was indeed something in the house would soon be removed. In the early morning hours on Halloween, Tony came home from his shift at work and made his way to the kitchen to grab a drink. After grabbing a cup from the cupboard, he turned around and saw a young girl standing in the kitchen. Tony described her as wearing a, quote, white dress, and I remember she had a white ribbon in her hair, kind of like she was dressed for church or something. And then it kicked in. I can see through her. I can see the door right through her, end quote.
If a spooky-ass church girl shows up in your kitchen in the middle of the night,
That's an easy way to get a broom to the kisser,
she's
if you ask
getting
me.
a bat to the head.
A bat now?
She's a demon.
Throw some water on her. You know, like a little spritz, like, get out of here.
Like a cat?
Like a cat. Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
Years later, another resident who lived in the home before the Pickmans would tell them, quote, the whole time we lived there, my daughter was 5 at the time. She had an imaginary friend named Sallie. I would scold her for something and she would come back and tell me, I didn't do that. Sallie did it, or Sallie told me to do it, end quote. When this little girl was shown the drawing Tony had made of the spirit he'd seen in the kitchen, she confirmed that it was the same Sallie from her youth. Perhaps one of the few documented instances of communication with Sallie happened in this kitchen in 2016 at the hands of 2 rookie ghost hunters. Back in 2016, Shane and I investigated the Sallie house with paranormal investigator Eric Ensbrenner. Eric set a flashlight on the counter in the kitchen and asked the presence in the home to, quote, turn the light on for us. Here's what happened next.
You're fucking crazy, Shane.
If you don't like us, turn it on.
Please don't turn it on. Please don't.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
No! Where's my holy water?
Where's my holy water? If you actually don't like us, please just turn it on. I don't think they have the power to turn it back on again, frankly. I really think they don't. Ryan. Are you fucking kidding me? What the? Keep in mind, we have to spend the night here.
Please turn the light off for us, spirits.
Don't you fucking do it.
Turn it all the way off. Thank you. Oh,
Fuck, no, oh my god. What?
please try.
Oh my god. You should have never talked to it, dude.
That's a car going by. It's okay.
No, that's the fucking flashlight rolling in the background.
Look, it's come back.
Oh yeah, it is.
So tonight, we'll see if we can once again make contact with our old friend and supposed little girl, Sallie.
I know it's annoying to have someone tell you to play the hits, but right now I'm gonna have to ask you, could you please play the hits and communicate with us through this flashlight? Please turn off that flashlight if there is somebody here with us in this kitchen right now.
Sallie, turn the light off in 3, 2, 1.
You really don't want this on your reputation later. We really propped you up a bit there for a second. Was that you?
No.
Is that you, Sallie? Could you do that again? Can you make that knocking noise again? Or could you move that flashlight?
These 3 knocks are noteworthy, as it's believed the sound of 3 knocks signify the presence of a demon. As a way to mock the Holy Trinity.
Sallie, if you're in here with us, you remember us. Why don't you turn that light on, huh? All the way off. Come on.
Oh. Are you here now?
Okay, do we have a friend?
Sallie, if you're... Maybe. Look, it's very simple. If you want to get rid of us, you have to intelligently respond to our questions. And that's just simply tapping the light on and off when we ask you to. Please turn that light off in 3, 2, 1.
Ka-chunk. What was it?
It was a little bumpy. A little bump. Are you just waiting till we go to sleep? Or I'm here by myself? That's really rude.
After all this time, the question persists. Is Sallie actually a little girl? Local legend tells of a girl named Sallie that died during a botched appendectomy in the Sallie house when it used to be a doctor's office. According to Sean Daly, an anthropology professor who had once led an investigation of the home, there was no evidence of a girl by the name of Sallie having lived in Atchison during this time period. But if that's true, what is this entity presenting itself as a little girl? Perhaps Tony's second face-to-face encounter with Sallie will provide some insight. Quote, I saw that little girl twice, and the second time I saw her, it was not a pretty thing. She was tugging at me, trying to get me out of bed, and she kept reaching for me, and I would pull back, and when I pulled back, she would reach harder, and about the 3rd or 4th time, she grabbed my arm. I still get chills and almost choked up on it, because it scared me that bad. She turned into, I don't know how to describe it. It was part animal, part human. It almost looked like it had rotting flesh. I still remember seeing worms crawling through it, and it growled at me. Oh my God, I thought. I was going to pass out. End quote.
No one likes to see a little girl with rotting flesh.
Though it does kind of solve the quandary. What is this little girl? I mean, that's a certified demon.
Yeah.
And I'm a demonologist.
He is a demonologist.
And he's my
Board certified.
And he's my assistant.
Yes, that's right. His young ward.
My 55-year-old young ward. Sallie, can you show yourself in this kitchen like you did that morning? Do you want us to turn off our lights? Who's with us in this kitchen right now? Can you say your name? Sallie, you already told us your name upstairs, but can you say your name again down here? Let us know you're here.
Hi.
Hear about?
Hear about what?
Hear about what? Yeah.
Hear about a demon?
We're back. We are back here in your kitchen.
Can you just be sweet to us and talking to that little radio? Say hi. Dead?
All right, Sallie, we're gonna try something else in here. I read that the Pickmans would often leave out a big drawing pad for you to ask you how old you are, and you would write 7.
This is who we're working with, allegedly?
This is you, Sallie. It's a picture of you.
It's a big fucking noggin.
Now, if you could do us a big honor by writing down how old you are.
You can always stop us from, you just take us out of my hand and write it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna draw some stuff.
Oh, looks like he's drawing you farting. Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Looks like you just passed some gas, Sally.
Oh, Sally.
You've made a mess of yourself. Why don't you give her a little glass of orange juice?
Wait, how old is Shane? Wrong button. He's 39. He's not in his 50s.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
Drinking piss?
And you're holding a glass full of piss? That's crazy.
Oh, give her an eye patch. It's kind of cool.
Okay, well, I guess you could just give her like a Glock. Yeah, there you go. Sally, what do you think of the portrait we drew of you? What about anybody else in this house? Do you want to tell us what you think of this?
That's
Is
0.
this a fucking 0?
You two stuck?
Fuck you!
Hey, that's fucked up. Well, why don't you draw then? Let's see you draw.
What?
Oh, now they're talking. Oh shit! You hear this? Oh, the ghosts. Anybody who's ever been on this show, come into this kitchen right now.
Come on now!
And put that marker on the fucking paper.
Come on, Apple Tater.
Where are we going?
We're going straight to hell, baby!
We're going to the kitchen.
Ant-Man? What did it say?
You're playing with John? That was fucking creepy,
That
dude.
actually did sound kind of creepy.
Maybe you have a sense of humor. That was a very productive little session we had there.
Tony and Deborah Pickman moved out of the Sallie house in October of 1994. They've since confessed they feel somewhat tethered to the place and that they still experience odd occurrences decades after leaving the house. Years after the Pickmans moved out, Mary Liggett, her husband, and 2 children would lease the house from owner Les Smith. On a surprise maintenance visit to the home, Smith, quote, discovered a large pentagram on the basement floor, an altar of some sort, and other disturbing items, end quote. Les Smith, the landlord, asked the rumored Satan worshiper Mary Liggett to remove herself from the premises immediately.
That seems illegal. Just because you're a Satanist, you can get kicked out of your house?
Well, I think it's not even the fact that she says she's a Satanist, but if you're like damaging the property.
She just put a pentagram on the floor?
An
I think you should
altar?
be allowed to do that. This is America.
I see what you're saying, but I think it's totally fair to be like, hey, maybe don't live here because you are performing satanic rituals in my basement.
I would sue. That is discrimination. There's plenty of probably upstanding Satanists out there in America right now.
I guess, maybe. Yeah, sure, why not?
These reported satanic rituals in the basement bring me back to something Father Gary Thomas told me in an interview about the Sallie house from 2016. Sent to the Vatican to learn the rite of exorcism, I turned to Father Thomas with questions about demonic possession, specifically the concept of infestation.
I was reading about something called infestation, where like a demon will just take hold of a house.
So if that family was involved in a satanic cult and they were doing other kinds of rituals and spells that are part of the cult, it would not at all surprise me if there was something demonic still attached, because that's where that cult basically had a home.
And it opened the portal.
Did Mary Liggett's rumored rituals open the portal in the basement of this cursed home?
Wouldn't be
Here's another
surprised.
clip of Shane and I from 2016, this time in the basement.
Here we go.
You're out of your mind.
Rock and roll, buckaroo. If you want to eat my heart, turn that light on. If you want to eat Ryan's heart,
Don't
turn
stop
that light
putting
on.
me in your shit.
Our old pal Ryan Bergara.
Stop.
We're a package. Oh, the lights on, Ryan. Look at the lights. Demon, we got him. Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude.
Ryan's sake.
Fuck this house, dude. Fuck this house so hard.
So tonight, we return to the basement of the Sallie house to seek an answer to the one question we've been asking for the last 5 years. Are ghosts and or demons real?
All right. Great to be back.
Yeah, so much fun being back down here. I love it. Oh, look, the demon hole.
Oh, my old demon hole.
Is there anybody down here with us? Say my name if you would like to communicate. Ryan.
Shane.
Kind of. Maybe. Maybe that was Ryan or Shane. Can you be a little clearer?
What's this?
Come this way. Which way?
The hole?
Are you in the hole? Hurry.
Hurry.
Are you in the hole?
Come on out the hole, fucker. Come on.
I got
Get out the hole! Come on!
Get out of the hole.
Oh, there goes
Giving
my
you a
phone.
big movie moment here. This is when you turn slowly around your shoulder and you say your last name.
Oh!
Do you want Shane to lay on the pentagram? So I'm not laying down there.
Character development. I think you should. There we go. Wide open. Oh, it's just waiting for
Yeah, it
you.
looks so appealing. Anybody down here with us?
Look, he's on a pentagram. If there is a demon down here with us, do please turn on the flashlight. In 3, 2, 1.
You know, if you want to follow Shane Madej home, turn the light on. Oh, there we go.
You're welcome to, honestly. If Ryan looks like a tasty little snack.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's not fully. Oh, fuck, it's off.
Turn the light off if you're going to wait till we fall asleep to crawl into our little souls.
No. No.
Yeah, seems like it.
If you really would like to do that, and I need to know that you're actually here, if there's something that's actually here and that's something you plan on doing, prove it by turning on the light right now. Suck it easy. Oh, but I didn't mean that. I did not mean that.
You did mean that.
I did not mean
Does that make you angry?
That was just a reflex.
Turn the light on if you think we're the greatest ghost hunters who ever lived.
Yeah! Confirm it. We are the best ghost hunters in the fucking game who ever existed. Turn the light off right now, because I'm on the pentagram and I fucking did it for you. Please.
Sallie approved.
Fuck yeah, Sallie. Let's get the fuck out of here, dude.
Well, now we have to do our solo investigations.
Ah, shit. Well, here we are, the final investigation.
That's right. You've been very confident up until now, and now there's a genuine fear in your eyes.
It's gonna be fine. You're gonna go in there, you're gonna have a great investigation.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
see
be
you back
fine.
at the hotel.
No.
This is a very stupid idea.
Yeah, you're not going to have fun in there.
There's no way I'm gonna make it 20 minutes. It's unbelievable.
20 minutes?
So long, friend.
Okay. A little one-on-one time with Sallie.
I really have no one to blame but myself. Not only for what happened tonight, but I mean for creating the show. It would be pretty sweet if I shit my pants in the series finale.
It's my little friend. She'll just kind of walk around with me, keep me safe. The second I walked into this room and I saw this funny little lady, I thought, there's a connection there. Sallie, if you're here, I'm all alone. I gave you a golden opportunity to possess a big lanky freak. And you blew it. You blew it. Hey, Sallie, it's me, Shane. We've met before. I was here 5 years ago. We've been telling you this all night. I'm an old friend, and I'm just looking for one of my demon pals. Would love to get to know you, love to hang out.
It's really hard for me to feel emotional right now at all, or any kind of like, oh, this is it. This is the last hurrah. Maybe if I try and latch onto that in the house, that'll help me be not as scared.
Sallie! Sallie! Burn this whole house down, tear it asunder around me.
My guess is the fear is going to take over my body, and I'm just going to try and be crazier than her.
Maybe you could hop down here and just kill my ass. Pull my legs apart like a wishbone. You're blowing it. Once and for all. and I don't mean to make an ultimatum, but I'm just letting you know that unless you fucking kill us, then you're joining the ranks of Annabelle and Steve. You know, the losers.
Who the fuck's Steve?
We boomed their asses, Sally, and now we're booming yours, and you're not even doing anything about it. You're just sitting there and taking it. This is embarrassing for you. Nothing, huh? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because that's what you are. Isn't that right, Sally? You're a big nothing. You're powerless in the face of the Ghoul Boys. Is it over?
It is over.
Oh, time really flew.
It didn't fly for me, and I don't think it's gonna fly for me when I'm in there. Oh yeah, you heard some crazy stuff in there. Is that what you're gonna say?
I know, sometimes I do that as a joke.
Every time you've done that. But yeah,
Okay, I guess I've done it a few times.
every time.
And I know every time I say, well, this time I'm serious.
Yeah,
But I heard some stuff.
I'm sure you did.
I did.
I'm sure you did.
Hey, come on. Look alive there.
It's gonna suck ass.
Yeah, I know, I'm telling you, that's real scary.
Okay. Well,
Get like it one day.
let's just get this over with, huh?
Yeah, well, you say that like it's gonna be fast, but 20 minutes is a long time. Have fun. Say hi to Sally.
Well, Sally, you try any bullshit, I'll blast you right in the face. Okay? Blast you with this holy water and you'll melt like a witch. Sorry, I can't really think straight right now. All the fucking blood in my body is in my heart pumping. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
It was, you know, I think the houses are the scariest kind of solo investigation. They're very, the way the sound really deadens in there. It's also spooky to be in like a room and then, like the scariest thing that could happen is to hear something else somewhere in the house. None of that happened in there, but it has the potential for it. So yeah, spooky. Certainly spooky.
Yeah.
It's a spooky house. Always has been. Always will be.
Whew. Boy, do I hate it in this kitchen and I'm alone. All right, let's fucking do this. If there's something in here with me, turn the flashlight on. Please don't. I'm gonna humbly request that you don't actually show yourself because frankly, I don't want you to. That moment has passed. But if you do want to show yourself, you can show me a sign by turning on that light right now. I'm not my fear. I am stronger than my fear. Gonna go ahead and start my way up the fucking stairs. Fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this. Remember, packing. I'll shoot you in the face.
I don't think he's having a good time right now.
Okay, Sally. Are you here with me in this nursery? Can you show me a sign? Fucking fuck, shit, balls, fuck, dick.
Oh.
Boy, do I hate this. Yeah! Fucking sucks. It sucks. Sucks. I
mean, that was more vocalizing rather than yodeling. Like subtitles. Yeah, he's definitely babbling.
I'm a crazy man. I'm a crazy man. I'm a crazy man. I'm in the Pikmin's bedroom. I'm a crazy man. Crazy man in the Pikmin's bedroom. You can close one of these doors if you want. And then I'll know you're here. And I'll fucking find you. Alrighty. Once again, the name is Ryan. say my name back to me if you would like to communicate. Nobody on the spirit box, huh? What does that mean?
I think he'll go into the basement. I think he will. If he doesn't, then he's
He's
perhaps the biggest
flashlight.
coward who ever lived.
Here we are, series finale, baby. Is there anybody down here with me? What? You just say I'm insane? I know I'm insane! You have no idea how insane I am!
I don't like you peeking the microphone.
Once again, is there anybody down here with me in this dank, disgusting basement that you call home? Right. You can't hear? You came here?
How'd it go?
It's over.
It's over.
That's how it went.
You ended it.
Oh, thank God.
Did you show her who's boss?
Yeah, no, I mean, I tried to play nice because I have to sleep there still.
Oh, right.
But I did lose my cool at a couple points.
Well, let's get the sleeping bags. It's time for a slumber party.
See you later.
Thanks for hanging.
This is gonna be awful. Well, that's that.
Okay, getting set up here in the Sallie house. I've got a room full of dolls, and that is where I'll be sleeping. If I had to pick 2 people to spend the evening with, it's gonna have to be the old lady, who's number 1, and of course, this thing, because she is stunning, an absolute vision.
Sleeping on the floor in a haunted house, taking the shoes off, making myself comfortable at the Sallie house, a place I never thought that I would return to. What is my life? Okay, that bed is set.
It's about 4-ish, 4:30 or something right now. Hearing footsteps upstairs, it sounds like almost. But from that ceiling, so that would be.
What?
It's Bateman's bedroom.
What? No sleeping bag? I've got a good phone battery.
It's morning time. Yay. I think I slept for like 15 minutes. I fell asleep for like 15, 20 minutes.
That's good, just back.
Sweet freedom. A weight's been lifted.
Yeah.
The series is complete.
Oh, don't forget the spirit box.
Oh shit. No.
Oh! He's just like curb stomping it.
Now it's complete. There you go. There you go. Morning. Okay.
Just gonna keep that, but for for my own personal use. But unbelievable.
After almost 6 years of traveling the world trying to answer the question, are ghosts real? We've finally reached the end of our journey in the very place we started it. From chilling crafts to cursed catacombs, from no longer luminescent lighthouses to mystery mansions, from petrifying prisons to sinister sanatoriums, or back to the simple detective's office where the mere act of wonder was enough. Our curiosity has treated us to things both explained and unexplained, the assignment of which is dependent on who you ask. But whether you're a believer or not, I know one thing to be true. You believed in us. And for that, I'll always be grateful. And sure, we may have never definitively answered the question of are ghosts real? But in the end, in perhaps fitting fashion for a show that finds resolution in the unresolved, all I can say is I'm sure glad we didn't. Because the pursuit and the friendship made along the way was far more fulfilling. I hope the ride was as joyous and full of discovery for you as it was for us. That being said, I ask you one last time, are ghosts real?
Maybe.
Who knows?
For now, and perhaps forever, the answer will graciously remain unsolved.
This is certainly a first-time experience for me. I've never really had to say goodbye, I guess, to an entire community of people. But since this is the position that I'm in right now, I'll give it a shot. This show definitely became something bigger to me than I ever thought it could. When I came up with it, I really just wanted the opportunity to talk to my friends, essentially.
Yeah.
Through that experience, also having it give me opportunities in my career and the ability to do something that I love for a living is also something that I never thought would be possible. And that's largely and mostly in part because of you guys. If it wasn't for every single one of you who watched this show, there's no way that him and I are sitting behind this desk right now. I know sometimes thank you is not enough, but I really hope it is right now, because that's really all I can say right now. Thank you, truly, from the bottom of my heart, for Shane, for
This
everybody
makes
who
my
works
heart
on this
melt a
crew,
little
who's
bit.
ever done anything on this show. Thank you for the opportunity for letting us make this for you. I really do hope that you enjoyed it as much as we did. You know, this isn't totally goodbye. We're still going to make content. I hope you watch it. I hope you support it. But if not, thanks for riding along this far. All I can really think is, God damn, this was fun.
Yeah.
It really was the time of my life. And
Yeah, I like this thing because it's one of the more funnier ghost hunting things.
I know I have a lot of life left to live, but I'd be hard pressed if it gets better than this. This has been an amazing experience, so thank you.
I wish I had spoken first, because it's just a big dilly-dilly from me, you know, and it's been one hell of a ride. You know, as someone who did not grow up thinking, boy, I would love to be
A ghost hunter. Neither did I.
I can't think of anyone I would have rather become the best ghost hunters in the world with. And that's
It is
largely
getting dark.
to Ryan. I'm just here for the wakas. But,
Yeah, well, you know, guys,
Aw,
they're
they've
wearing
got their
masks right now
crew.
because we're filming this during COVID times, but us and our strange sect of ninjas would love to thank all of you guys for supporting Unsolved for as long as you have. And I guess we'll see you next time. It's been great, guys. See you later.
Like they got hot dog and
Bye-bye.
shirts. I forgot about that. So now that we're done with Buzzfeed Unsolved, mostly, do you want me to get to watching The Watcher, or do you want me to like wait until we hit the next milestone, and then then I go to this picker wheel and see if it shows up. Actually, I think, yeah, I gotta remove this one because I don't think this one's available to watch. Save this list. So yeah, do you want me to get straight into Watcher next? Or wait until we get 400 subscribers? See you in the next one.